Hey guys, what is going on today? I'm super excited to tell you that today I'm gonna tell you how EDM works, okay guys? It's pretty simple. It's basically like a roller coaster, which is basically the worst experience I've ever had in my life. But really, it's not that hard. Today I'm gonna explain how EDM works, and it's a very simple melody, alright? You have basically two freaking mountains. So basically what you need is you have the introduction, right? And then you have a melody, which is basically your main phrase. For example, you can use a melody like this. Or you can use a melody like this. And then you have the rise up, which is, you know, when you're about to take off in the roller coaster. And then you have the drop, which is basically the part that everybody is waiting. After the drop, you have the breakdown. After the breakdown, you're gonna have a melody, and after the melody, you have a rise up, and after the rise up, you know, the drop and the breakdown. Those two things repeat themselves. If you see the picture that I'm going to show you right now, it's very simple. They're gonna repeat each other after the first breakdown. You know, it's the same song. They basically copy and paste the same song. You can decide what to do with it. You want to add something, a little bit of sparkle here, a little bit of sparkle there, a little bit of whatever you want to do. And after that, you know, the intro and the outro, you know, those are just to help the DJ mix the songs in the club. So yeah guys, that's basically the structure for it. So let's look at some examples, alright? This is a good example of what a track, how it works, alright guys? So we got the intro right here. This part right here is basically for the DJs, alright? The DJs are gonna need that part so that they can mix your song in the club. Alright, after that, you're gonna want a little bit of melody into that. You wanna add a little bit of melody rising up a little bit there. So, for example, this would be a... This is how you would want it to be, alright guys? So, after a little bit of that, you start with the melody, which would be this. Alright, so once you got your melody, the rise up is gonna begin. So for example, in this case, I don't have a snare, you know, hitting really hard in your face, like, alright, but no, what I do have here is the filters from the synthesizers are opening up, so which means that it's gonna sound a little bit louder before the drop. So once this happens, that helps a lot with you know, just building up your rise up, you know, opening filters, and if you want, you can add a snare, you can add some leads, whatever you want to do. But this is, for example, in this specific track, this is how I did it. So once you have built an expectation, you do the drop. In my case, it's a very relaxed song, so it's not gonna hit you in the face really hard once the filters are closed. So once we have that, we have the breakdown, which, you know, I haven't done it, but I can do it right now as fast as we can, which is, we would just literally have to copy and paste the same part we had here with the melody rising up again. For example, we were here. Alright, so now this is the second part, and then we can just keep adding more instruments as we go. But for this video, I'm just gonna show you how this works. You know, I'm not gonna get that much into production right now. So the filters open up again, and you've got your second drop right there. And after that, you can just, you know, take off all that, all those chords, and add the same intro that you had. I'm being very basic right now, guys, so I'm not doing anything fancy right now. But you know, this is basically how it works. I think this song kind of explains really good how it works. So yeah, guys, you know, I'm gonna see you in the next video, and then we're gonna dive into more the creative process, and I'm gonna make a much more complicated song. But I think this works really good for explaining you how it works, and you know, and so that you can start listening to music and listening to all of these changes in the music, so that you have a better understanding for it, because it certainly helped me a lot once I got how this worked. And I'll see you in the next video, guys.